Alright guys, I was tagged by Bill Crandall to do my two favorite bushcraft knives. Let me move into the sun. It's only 105 degrees. We'll do that. And I put together some of my knives, well, all of my fixed blade knives, and I'll show them to you now. As most of you know, I've won several contests on Bushcraft USA, a couple on YouTube and all that stuff. I also have really great friends that like to gift me stuff once in a while. So we'll start out with small knives, everyday knives. Of course, the mandatory WGFarmer. I use it all the time. Whenever I'm in the woods, I use that. EDC is a Kershaw Blur. It's a Tonto. My wife bought it for me. Tonto or not, I love this knife. If I'm just around the house, always case sod buster. Love it. It's more like a fixed blade than an actual pocket knife. And then once in a great while, the BK, I think it's the 13 that I got in a trade. Neck knives for bushcraft. This is a Scab special that I won is right after I joined the forum. It's a modified old hickory. I've done deer with it from hoof to freezer. I did a deer with it last year. This was a gift from a good buddy of mine. This is a JK Knives Baby Nessie. It is a little workhorse. Don't overlook these for skinning / camp knife as far as the kitchen. Comes with a great sheath, and I've got it on braided paracord. Medium-sized knives. Gift from the eternal Mora guy, John Talk. This is a Hultefers GK. This thing is a workhorse. It blows Mora away. In my opinion, it blows them away. It's got a convex grind on it now. Well, convex bevel on a flat grind. Not quite Scandi, and it has some patina, that's for sure. Good knife. Gift from my buddy Mr. Black. Chicka Chicka Chaw. This is a U.S. Air Force bolt knife. I've just been playing with it recently and really enjoy it. I didn't think that it would be comfortable, and I was completely wrong. It is. It's a good knife. It's I don't care for guards too much. I don't care for false edges too much, but despite that, it's a good tough knife with battle proven tough knife. I'll save that one. This was a gift also. Not going to get into who it was and all that stuff, but this was a Buck Nighthawk. For what it is, it's a great blade. I don't bushcraft with it much. I take it in backyard play with it and stuff like that, but it's a solid blade. It is what it is, and I really appreciate the gift. Larger knives. This is a rifleman's knife, period correct, pre-1840 rifleman's knife. It's made by a local maker here, Bill Miller, and it's a beast. Cape buffalo horn handle, and Amish forged blade. He's a great guy. I don't bushcraft with it much because sadly Bill is up in years and not doing too well health-wise. He's not making knives anymore, so that one sits on the shelf in a place of honor. Trade. This is a good one. It's overlooked. It's not talked about. This is a good one. This is a Kershaw Outcast D2. I completely stripped the blade was mostly stripped when I got it. Convex the edge with the help of my dad, and it is a wicked 10-inch chopper. Wicked. Good ergonomics on the handle. It's a great big blade. And when I traded it, it came with a small Benchmade companion knife that's hooked right to the plastic on the side. 99% of the time, this is hooked to my four-wheeler. strapped right to the rack, and I can do grapevines or I can clean squirrels, whichever, with this knife or with this knife. Love the combination, and traded that from tennis heater for a tomahawk. Alright, we're getting into the favorites now. This is a recent addition that I cannot get enough of. This is the SE4 I got from Bill in the last knife swap. This knife holds an edge better than just about anything else I've ever used. Stripped, sanded to 90 degrees. It's just beat on. And I found out that the previous owner before Bill was the one and only Iowa woodsman. So even more sentimental value because I like that knucklehead. This is a custom that means more to me than any other knife I own. My dad made it in probably 1988. 7.5 inch bowie, profiled finger grooves, scrimshawed on the end, and I begged for this knife from the day he put it on the belt sander. He told me no, it was for a customer. It's nothing special, it's nothing fancy, 01 tool steel, file work in the back, but the customer ended up not paying, didn't show back up. So after a couple years of begging, it came to my bedroom, and it's been one of my companions ever since. This is one of my favorite knives, absolutely, just because of the sentimental value, and I'm not afraid to use it, not at all. Everybody knows this, the infamous, famous, blah blah blah, Tom Brown tracker. I put a lot of work into this knife, and I love it. It's not for everybody, but I can make it work for me, and that's what matters. Stripped the blade completely and then sanded it, reprofiled both edges, took the thumb ramp off completely, and just I made it mine, and I can make it work for me. It's actually a two-way tie. The bowie from my dad is number one for obvious reasons. The Tom Brown tracker with the custom J. Williams sheath and all the work that I've put into it is tied with the SE4 for the second position. So I guess that's kind of cheating, but I can cheat. Have a good one, guys. Oh, I gotta tag two people. I'm going to tag NineMileSkid, that is Mojoe, on Bushcraft USA, and Big Mike. I think his is NIAPete, North Iowa Pete, on Bushcraft USA. So Mojoe, NIAPete, you guys are both tagged.